This video is brought to you by West Coast Automotive Parts, providing quality automotive collision and replacement parts for your ride. Proudly serving the Los Angeles area. Check us out at www.westcoastautomotiveparts.com and follow us on Instagram at West Coast Automotive Parts. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're working on a 2022 Chevy Malibu. I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace your stock halogen bulbs for the low beams and the high beams on the front passenger side, because this one is a little bit kind of tricky to get to the low beams. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. The front driver side is fairly simple. I'll show you guys where to access the low beam as well on this side, but the front passenger side is a little bit tricky and you have to remove a couple of components. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Firm 400 Media and Firm 400, and let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pop up the hood. So you're going to go inside the car, pull the lever, and then you're going to go right under here. And then if you go into here, there's like the slide right here. I'm going to slide it. Gonna slide like that. Once you slide like that, that motion, there you go, opens up. And then here's the hood prop. Just go like that. And then now you have your hood properly mounted so that you're able to work on the vehicle. So now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you guys how to get access to the low beam for the front passenger side headlight. So what you're going to have to do is you're actually going to have to remove the air intake assembly right here, as you can see right here. To remove it, there's quite a few screws, and you're gonna have to remove the actual assembly, the air box, a separate. You have to remove it away from the vehicle. I'll show you guys how to take that all out. But the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna loosen all the screws, and all the screws like are labeled right here. So there is one right here, right here, right here, right over here. There's one right there, one right there. Once you remove that, you're also going to loosen the airbox screw right here that's connected to the air intake hose right there. So you're going to loosen that screw as well. Once you're going to do that, you're going to be able to loosen everything right here. This is going to come off. You're also going to take off the bottom air intake assembly as well. I'll show you guys right now. So I'll show you guys a sample of me removing the screw. So just make sure you get a flat head like this right here. This the screwdriver right here, and twist the screw counter. You see, it's going to loosen up. And I'll cut to footage when this screw gets loosened, or I'll just film this screw in particular so you guys can see a sample of how it is when the screw comes off. So the screw's pretty much loose. And loosen it like that. Okay, it's almost coming out. So there you go. This is the screw from the other ones I mentioned. You're gonna loosen. So I'm gonna set that aside. So I'm gonna remove all those screws that I noted, and then I'll cut to footage of removing the actual top part of the air intake assembly, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So we took out majority of those screws. I have just one left, which is right here. So I just wanted to film this part so that you guys see me taking out the last screw that is for the air box assembly. So I'm gonna try to get that right now. It's a little bit tight right here in the area. All right, so we got the screw out right here. So that's the last screw, all of them right here. So if you guys take it out, make sure you put it in a place where you won't lose it. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen this screw right here so that we can separate the air intake box from the hose right here. Okay guys, so I loosened the bolt right here already. What you're gonna do is you're gonna peel this back. Try to film that while I hold the phone camera. There you go. So this comes back, and then let's see real quick. There you go. So this comes off. There you go. So see, the airbox cover comes off. You can just set it. You could just set it right there. And then what you could do, so you just kind of bend this back a little bit. This is the air filter, so you could just take this out real quick, and then you can just set it right here so it doesn't get all dirty and everything. And then this is the bottom part of the air intake assembly. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to remove this as well. So how you remove it is you're gonna actually tug the assembly towards you, like I'm pointing out right here, because there's these like what do you call it? There's these additional mounting points that hold this down. You just have to pull it, and then when you place it back, you gotta push down. So I'm gonna try to show you guys while I film this. There you go. See, you just gotta tug it, and then this here too. There you go. See, so it comes off. Pretty simple, not too crazy. And the bottom, I'll show you how it looks like. There you go. So there's those points you see right here. There's that one right here, right there in the middle, and I think it's right here. I could be wrong. Right there it is. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty simple. You just remove that. We'll set it aside. Set it right on the bottom right here. And now that we removed the top portion of the air intake assembly, the bottom portion right there, and we loosened it, we now have access to the front passenger side headlight. So let me show you again. This is the front passenger side headlight. You hover over now, you have all this room to work with. And to get access to the high beam, it's right here. This is the cap. So what you're gonna do to get to the high beam, you're gonna twist the dust cap counter. Let me try to get some light. There you go, a little bit. So right here. Oops. Try to show you. Let me get some light. There you go. So I'm gonna try to twist it. It might be kind of a little bit tight because it's probably been sitting for a while. But there you go. You just twist it counter. It's gonna come off. Trying to give you guys a better view. So twist it counter. It's coming out. Give it some time. Then you're gonna tug it. It's gonna come off right now. There you go. There you go. So now the cap comes off. You see right here. Set it aside where you know you're gonna put it back soon. And then going back here, there is your bulb. That's your high beam right there. And the size for this particular model, it should be 9005. To remove the bulb, twist it counter, same way as we removed the dust cap. Twist it counterclockwise like this. There you go, just like that. Then you're gonna pull to unseat the bulb. There you go. And this is the bulb right here. And then I'm gonna remove the 9005 right here, the halogen bulb, the stock one, by, if you're gonna pull the tab right here and then pull up. Let me try to film that while I do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this, pull it like this way, and then you're gonna try to like, oh, there you go, it actually came off. There you go. See? So this is the stock 9005. Okay, so, and make sure you don't touch the glass from the halogen bulb, because if you touch it, it's really sensitive. It might damage and blow the bulb. So okay, so here's the replacement high beam 9005 halogen bulb. So what you're gonna do is just reverse the steps. So you're just gonna place the bulb to the connector plug, and then what you're gonna do next is you're gonna now line up the bulb, the chuck of the bulb, inside the backside of the high beam right there with the headlight, and then you're gonna twist the bulb clockwise to secure the bulb, and you're all set. And then you're gonna get the dust cap, and you're just going to place it back. Make sure you line everything up, and then you just twist it clockwise. Make sure everything's lined up first. Let me double check. Always double check, guys. Make sure. There you go. And twist it. There you go. So we securely placed back the dust cap. And now we're going to turn it on again, just to make sure that the actual high beam works now that it's installed inside the headlight. So we'll turn it on right now. There you go. So we successfully installed the front passenger side high beams. So yeah, we're going to do the low beams right now. So the low beams are right here, guys. Hover over here, go inside. There's the cap right there. So make sure you guys look all the way in, and it's right here within, next to the fender line right here. So the cap's right here, same way as the high beams. Twist it clockwise. Gotta twist it, put some like effort to it. There it goes, coming off. There you go, it's gonna come out. All right, so the cap almost is coming off. In a second, guys. Oh, shit. Okay, let's tug it. There you go. So cap is off. Okay, there is the low beam. So we're at the low beam, okay now, guys? It is the H11. So basically, twist it counterclockwise. Okay, there you go. So we twisted it. Take it out. There you go. And then we're just gonna remove it, the bulb. So let me try to take it out. Hold on. So for this one, there's like a tab here on the bottom you press right here where my thumb's at. Press down and then try to pull. There we go. It's H11, see right here. So we're gonna set this aside. Okay guys, so we have here the H11 stock halogen replacement bulb. Place it onto the connector plug, and then what we're gonna do is gonna line up the chuck to the headlight housing, and then twist the bulb clockwise to secure the bulb, and you're all set. Just gotta get the here's the dust cap. Put it back on. All right, line it up and just twist it. There you go. Now we're gonna turn it on. All right, so now we're gonna turn on the headlights. There you go. So now we're gonna turn on the high beams. So that's how the high beams look like halogen. All right, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow the steps that we did for the front passenger side, and you'll be good.